Today, you're confronting two mystery boxes. The ones in front of you, and the huge one up here in front of us.
Let's start with your boxes. 1, 2, 3, lift.
There was nothing under there. I have no idea where the judges are going with this.
I could cook nothing, no problem, for sure.
That's right, they're empty. That's because today, every ingredient and piece of equipment in the MasterChef Canada kitchen will be at your disposal.
But it all has to work toward showcasing the magnificent ingredient inside this box.
Come on up.
I'm thinking it's gonna be alive, it's gonna be huge, and it's gonna be challenging.
Ready?
Yes, Chef.
Chef Alvin grabs the top,
Dramatically, it falls down.
and then bam.
I love lobster. I cook it like once a week.
I used to eat a lot of lobster when I lived in New Brunswick. That's something I'm familiar with, for sure.
I'm thinking I'm gonna crush it.
Lobster is one of my favorite ingredients. The one thing you have to be very worried about, though, is overcooking, because an overcooked lobster is inedible.
You know, one of the challenges with working with lobster is that it's hard to remove the meat from the shell, and there's not a whole lot of it when you do get it out.
Oh my God. I've never cooked lobster before, and I've probably eaten lobster maybe 3 times in my life.
Beside the meat, from the tail and the claws, the best bit is what's in the head. Or the correct term is tamale.
My stomach's turning at this point.
Don't just stand there, go and get it.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Ooh, come on, little buddy.
Yeah, you'll do, buddy, eh?
I'm not excited about this at all.
You will all have 45 minutes to create your beautiful Nova Scotia lobster dish. And your time starts now.
At the end of the Mystery Box Challenge, the judges will taste the top 3 dishes.
Sorry. Ow.
I'm so sorry.
The winner will get a huge advantage in the upcoming elimination round.
And the beautiful thing about a lobster is you can use seasonal ingredients.
It's an amazing blank slate. You can add anything to it, and it'll work.
Did anybody see spinach?
When I run into that pantry, I think of 2 dishes, not 1, and I get the ingredients for both.
I am ecstatic. This is my favorite ingredient in the world, and I just love lobster.
I'm doing just a simple deconstructed lobster roll. I really got to impress the judges today, so I'm putting everything I got in this one here. It's going to be a friggin' delicious winning dish.
45 minutes, that's not a lot of time. I'd be working on a lobster salad. A bright, fresh, zingy dressing.
For me, stir fry. Cut the lobster up, stir fry with green onion, ginger, black bean. Beautiful dish.
I'm making a lobster ravioli with a beurre blanc and a nice lobster claw on top.
Catch.
Thank you.
I'm doing poached lobster tail. I'm gonna do it with a corn and bacon salsa.
Feeling good about lobster, not feeling good about time. It's very easy to overcook. I want to make sure I don't do that today.
I'm really interested in seeing how Tamara pulls her dish together.
So far in her basket, I saw white asparagus, green asparagus, fennel. I saw mangoes. Bloody hell, I don't know what she's doing.
Tamara,
Hi, Chef.
so you've picked out lots of ingredients from the pantry, keeping your options open.
Yes, Chef.
So what are you preparing?
I am doing a Caribbean Asian fusion with a little bit of curry and butter poached lobster.
Any concerns with the delicate flavors of the lobster, using curry, how big and robust it can be?
Yes, Chef. I'm just using curry as an accent. I'm not actually currying anything.
So a subtle background.
You got it, Chef.
Thank you.
I'm making a very simple lobster risotto. So I really want to showcase the flavor of the lobster and make sure the judges love it.
Eric,
Hello, Chef.
what you doing? Poaching the lobster in butter?
I'm cooking a lobster risotto.
Anything in there in terms of aromatics?
I'm gonna put most of the aromatics in my stock.
So you're gonna make a quick stock? You think you'll have enough time? Because that flavor of that lobster is key to success. It better be good.
Yes, Chef.
Mike, How you doing?
Doing all right, Chef?
Okay, how long have you cooked that for?
That was just 10 minutes right on the dot.
What do you think? Is it going to be just right?
I think it's going to be just right.
Well, I hope so. What are you doing anyway?
Just kind of like a little deconstructed lobster roll.
Deconstructed, I like
Well,
that.
yeah. So I'm just making the garlicky croutons over here. And I'm doing a little smoked paprika corn. And then I just made my own aioli.
Are you going to do anything with that lovely tamale, you know?
Yeah, that's
the
going to
roll?
go in my aioli.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, this sounds great. Let's hope it tastes good, eh?
Yeah, thank you.
Hi.
Julie, hi. So what other flavors are you going to be putting into the dish?
There's going to be bacon, corn.
And we'll be able to taste the flavors of the lobster through all of that?
No idea.
And are you removing the meat from the shell afterwards, or are you serving it in the shell?
I'm going to try and do the knuckles out of the shell if I can get them out.
The knuckles and the claws, the sweetest part.
I've never done this before, so I'm going to try.
Good luck.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Marita,
Hi, Chef.
why a ravioli?
I haven't showcased my Italian side yet.
That's an ambitious dish. It's a big risk you're taking. What do you have in here?
That's my filling.
What's inside of here?
Fresh herbs, parsley, chives, a little bit of ricotta, lemon zest, lemon juice, salt, and pepper.
You taste a lobster. Very nice. Good luck.
Thank you, Chef. I don't even know which way to put this in. This way? We'll say that's right. No idea.
I'm feeling really good about my stock. The lobster flavor is definitely coming through. As long as time is on my side, I have a good chance of being up there today. Fingers crossed.
Pino,
Chef,
what are you doing?
I'm making a lobster risotto, Chef.
Do you realize you have 2 other risotto that we're going to compare it with? What's in there?
That's just veggie stock, Chef.
Is that your normal recipe?
Usually, if I had time, I'd make stock out of the lobster shell.
But why pick a risotto when you know you don't have time to make a proper stock?
Well, I'm gonna actually add some lobster inside my risotto right before it's cooked.
I think it needs a lot more flavors, or else it's going to taste like lobster on a vegetable risotto.
Just when I think I know what I'm doing, I get thrown down. I'm worried about my risotto not being perfect. That's what I'm worried about.
10 minutes left.
What?
10 minutes remaining in the cook.
I am worried. My saving grace is that it only takes a couple minutes to cook. I hope it pays off.
Dig deep, you can do this. Almost there. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Stop cooking. That was tough.
The judges will take a final look at the home cook's dishes and select the 3 most promising to taste.
There were 3 dishes that stood out, and we want to take a closer look. One of these cooks will get a huge advantage in the upcoming elimination challenge.
The first dish demonstrates that sometimes simple is best.
What's more simple than like lobster aioli and garlic toast?
The lobster was the star ingredient
My lobster was cooked perfectly. Right now, I'm holding double aces.
and seems to be perfectly cooked.
I have 2 claws, cooked to perfection. My dish looks stunning.
Please step forward. Mike.
I think of all the home cooks here, Mike has the biggest knowledge of food. He could definitely be a big threat.
It's just a little take on a lobster roll. Garlicky crostini underneath. The lobster was simply boiled in salty water. I've got some smoked paprika corn and just a bit of sauteed capers. And then there's an aioli made with the tamale.
I like the balance between corn and the capers, and the lobster is not disguised. I love lobster rolls because they're soft and tender, and the bread here is very crispy, but I do appreciate the fact that you were creative with a very common luxury ingredient. So good job.
Thank you, Chef.
I don't get much lobster roll where I come from. I don't know the difference between a soft bun and a hard bun, but I sit on a hard bun every day.
So that was a good one, Chef.
Fantastic, very nice. The lobster, that's done to perfection. And of course, the tamale gives it that extra crustacean, that extra flavor. Very, very tasty one.
All right. Thank you, Chef. Top 7, and they're loving this dish. I feel pretty good.
The next dish that we want to see is also on the light and simple side.
I've got my fingers crossed that mine will stand out. I think they're talking about me.
Please step forward. Tamara. Tell me about your dish.
A butter poached lobster with Thai mango slaw, with fresh peas and some red onion and some celery leaf.
If you overcook a lobster, it is tough, it is rubbery. This should be moist, succulent, tender, if cooked just to the point. Do you think it's cooked to the point?
Yes, Chef.
It doesn't. Disappointing.
Thank you, Chef.
The mango, the pink grapefruit, the shredded sugar snap peas, crisp, citrus, refreshing. Simple, but very tasty.
Thank you, Chef.
Every time you go in the pantry, you have 2 baskets with you. I like to see you have 1 basket and plan it out and focus a little bit more. The lobster is perfect. You could have just had this on a plate to basically show us how well you cook lobster.
Thank you, Chef.
Four of you decided to go Italian on your lobster today.
I definitely want these judges to taste and know that I can cook more than Asian food.
One of those dishes stood out.
I really think this is one of my best dishes.
I'm hoping they see that I took a risk.
To get this advantage is huge.
It was made by Eric.
Nothing against Eric, but I really wanted to be called up there.
I use the body and the shells to make my stock, and I only use the tail, claw, and knuckle meat in my risotto. There's some carine mushrooms, Parmesan cheese.
The rice, I think, has all the characteristics of an outstanding risotto. You used the shells and increased the flavors by various aromatics. You can taste lobster in it, and that's the key with risotto. Very good.
How does that look to you?
Slightly overcooked, Chef.
I would say slightly overcooked.
I tried butter poaching it for the first time, Chef. It's
Okay.
a bad mistake.
But I must say the risotto is perfect and it's delicious. Very nice.
Thank you, Chef.
Please give us a moment to discuss. Amazingly cooked lobster. It added that crisp texture.
I would agree.
Congrats, Tamara.
Yeah, right. Congrats, Mike.
The dish that we thought showed the most skill, the best execution, and the best flavor was cooked by Mike.
Nice job, Mike.
Thanks.
Nice job.
Thank you.
So I guess making it simple has paid off for you. Less is more.
Yeah, for sure. Feeling good.